Yeah, I wanted to touch on this. This is pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. This is hilarious. Dude, this is so funny. This just in. CEOs of Discord, Steam, Twitch, and Reddit. Requested to testify before Congress on political radicalization of their platforms after Charlie Kirk's assassination. Chairman Comer advised CEOs of Discord to testify on radicalization of online forum users. They're to testify at a full committee hearing on October 8th, 2025. Oh my goodness. Goodness me. That is just crazy to me. Gaben will announce Half-Life 3 in front of Congress. Dude, that would be insane! Hey guys, Gaben here. And I'm here to announce Half-Life 3. Fucking everybody loses their fucking mind. Everybody forgets what happened. Everyone's like... Anyway, but jokes aside, I'm a little bit confused, chat. Like, are they inviting them to testify as in they have no choice? Like, what's going on here? Or are they being told they are going to testify? I don't know the difference. Regardless, I think this is kind of an insane turn of events. I know a lot of people are excited because they want people like Hassan and Destiny banned and deplatformed and all that. I'm just worried we're gonna see the enshittification of everything we love in the process. Everyone in this chat probably uses Discord. We all use Steam. We're all watching me on Twitch, like, right? It's kind of scary to think about the implications of what could come out of this. They could completely sterilize everything, and nobody here wants that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's gonna get really bad if it goes forward. Or it could. I hope not, but it could. And I hope that they do their jobs correctly and just root out the insane radicalization and calls for violence without killing these platforms. Except maybe Reddit. They can kill Reddit. It's fine. I think Reddit's gonna be okay if it's gone. No YouTube? No YouTube apparently. Yeah. This is a doozy, dude. Holy shit, guys! It might actually be happening! Twitch CEO is being called to testify in front of a committee on the radicalization of its users. Committee on Oversight and Government Reform requests your testimony on hearing on Wednesday, October 8th, 2025. James Comer, Chairman, Committee on Oversight and Government Reform. Dude, this is real, man. What is this, like 3 weeks away? Yeah, it's like three weeks away. Again, I just had a thought, chat. Is there a world that Dan Clancy is testifying in front of Congress with fucking Gaben in the room? Are they gonna do them like one at a time at different dates? Or are all the CEOs gonna be there at the same time? What a fucking clown show it would be to have the CEOs of Reddit, Discord, and Twitch to defend themselves, with Gaben just in the corner, like, you know, like Mr. Do Nothing and win all the time. Oh my god, they're gonna have a picnic? Yeah! It's so fucking funny, dude. This is crazy. Is it a request or a subpoena? I believe it is a request. It says it's request your testimony. I don't think it's a subpoena. Subpoena is like when it's with the police, isn't it? Clancy will show Gaben his favorite cam girls. I mean Twitch streamers. Based. Basado. Basado. Starts with a request, then becomes subpoena. Okay, I don't know how it works. I'm just an anime girl, okay? Oh, this was crazy. Okay. All right, chat. Shh, 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 shh. What is this? What is this?
I want to ask you about your own rhetoric. I noticed that Elon Musk has been posting about you.
Yes.
And I don't know the context of these particular statements, but here's a quote from you about landlords who don't want to rent out their properties. You said, kill them, murder them, let the streets soak in their red capitalist blood. Doesn't that make you part of the problem with violent discourse?
This was in a conversation that I was having with a landlord friend of mine, and it's of course hyperbolic, and it's not meant to be sincere. This is not sincere advocacy. It's not a real policy that I would ever advocate for, and that's precisely the reason why when Republicans were desperately looking for any sort of incisive language that they could present, they went back to a
Mamma mia.
very obvious instance of LARPing, an insincere statement. That is obviously hyperbolic from...
I don't think she knows what LARPing is, I'm not gonna lie. I know what he's trying to say, but...
I believe 2018.
Gulp.
My question stands nonetheless.
This is
Doesn't
scary,
that kind of
man.
language contribute to the atmosphere of violent, even lethal violence in the United States?
I don't believe that my insincere statements that don't reflect on any of my beliefs whatsoever in 2019 has led to any sort of real world violence whatsoever.
You have been for years calling everyone you dislike a Nazi, a grifter, and a fascist. But somehow it's an inconceivable leap in logic to think that when you called for violence in like 7 different clips, you didn't mean it. You are labeling normal people with normal views like Asmon and all of his fans and viewership as Nazis. A heinous label, by the way. A label that dehumanizes people. But it's all just like hee haha jokes and funnies when you call for violence against those people. I don't think people are buying it, man. I'm not gonna lie. Let's put aside the fact that you should be held to a higher standard because you have a massive audience and you are a purely political streamer. A political streamer with, what is it, like 30 to 50,000 viewers? That's insane. A person with so much influence that you should feel the weight of responsibility with every word you say. And I say this for all huge streamers, not just Hassan, Asmon too. All of them. I don't care who you are. It doesn't matter. You have a massive influence. Let's put aside the fact it's still a terrible look. There are retards that say insane shit in my stream that I've had to ban. And I only have like an average of like, what, 1700 viewers? I can't imagine the amount of schizos in a chat of 50,000 viewers. And you think it's okay to say shit like this? Can you imagine the amount of mod work you have to do in a 50,000 viewer stream? Holy shit. That's crazy, man. Yes, at the minimum, the very minimum, if you are like, oh yeah, I love Hassan, it's like you are being extremely irresponsible. Me personally, I think it's abhorrent and disgusting, but like if you're glazing Hassan, I understand. You have a screw loose anyway, but that's besides the point. At the bare minimum, you are absolutely responsible for contributing to the epidemic of mentally ill freaks that think it's okay to murder someone who you politically disagree with. The number one reason that these people say, I'm glad Charlie's dead, his wife should be next, or Asmon should be next, or Trump should be next, or Tecton should be next, or whoever, the number one reason they think that and then use it to justify their actions and opinions that they post on social media is because they're Nazis. That's you, bro. That's your community, man. Those are your viewers. Using the labels you gave to people to justify the heinous posts on Twitter. Like, really? Are we for real right now? It's gross. You reap what you sow? I mean, I guess, yeah. They think with or without fault? I mean, I don't know. Someone's gonna hold them accountable. I'm just saying, man. Hassan tweets about the House Oversight Committee inviting Twitch to testify. He says, Twitch is not a factor in the Tyler Robinson investigation at all, and yet they want to bring the platform into the story. There is a sinister reason, and I think you all know what it is. What? To get you banned? Is that the sinister reason you're applying? That you're basically like saying? Like, huh? I don't think it's that sinister. I think people are just tired of you talking shit and been lying about people. And using insane unhinged rhetoric because you have like this radical schizophrenic audience that is only satiated if you say more and more crazy things about people that they don't like. Everyone has seen the chat's behavior. Like, you don't hide it. That's the thing. Everyone knows what they say is like really wild and insanely crazy radical shit. And most of them don't get banned. It's a problem, man. People have proved it at this point. Like, what's going on, man? I ban anyone that says fucking crazy, heinous shit in my chat. Because they deserve it. His chat's way worse than him, honestly. I mean, I've watched a lot of clips where his chat is in the background, and yeah, I've seen some horrible things, but I can't know if it's like them getting banned for it or not for 100%. Only people that calls for violence is not censorship? That's what I'm saying! I'm sure there's people who are like relatively normal that watch Hassan, but like, god damn, his chat is crazy too. And here's another thing. Yeah, Twitch CEO has been asked to testify in front of Congress. Is this different than the first post? I think it's just like reiterating the first post. Yeah, again, it's a request now, but a subpoena later. Big nasty time for Twitch. It is scary, man. Again, chat, if Twitch goes down, I will have to move platform. Excuse me. I will have to move platforms, and it won't be YouTube live streaming because I can't react on there. Sorry. So if that ever happens, I will have to find an alternative, unfortunately.